you telling me that I pay my mortgage, like, come on. Just 3 years ago, we were in a position that we had no literally savings, and we had a bit of a
$600,000 loan.
Exactly.
In 3 years.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So,
well, when we signed up and agreed for the loan, it's 30 years, right?
Oh, mate, absolutely.
When it's gone in 3, it's...
Yes.
And I'd spoken to you many times, and I'm like, it still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that there,
yeah,
but it still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah.
Money isn't the root of all evil. The fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Greg, lady, how are ya?
Good, thanks.
It's good. It's good. Thanks for coming in. Now, look, I just wanted to, have a bit of a chat today, run over questions, just sort of understand, your journey, how much you guys, love being a part of Infinity and what you like about it, and just run over some questions. So, just to kick it off, what sort of enticed you originally to sign up at Infinity? Was there any defining moment? Did you, where did you see G?
I'll hand it over to Aliniany because it was all Aliniany that discovered Infinity.
Really?
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Well, a little bit of my background coming, I came from actually Brazil. I was 30 years old when I came to start this new journey in my life. And it's very hard to create a wealth when you already half of your life, and it was a very difficult time being 10 years in this country and having to support yourself and stuff like that. So I had to really think about where I want to achieve, where I want to go, why I moved to this country. And when I came across Infinity, it was in a stage of my life that I had a little bit of savings. It was a very hard saving because it was a lot of tears, a lot of crying, like sweating and blood to get there because of my job. But I didn't trust easily. I didn't trust no one to have that, that I could actually believe that I would give my trust to knowledge my money or finance my money for what I want to achieve. And I saw Infinity, Graham on the website kind of like came on the Facebook because I always had interested. I came once, I was telling Greg, I came once to Gold Coast for this lady that has this kind of the same business of Graham. She was a financial advisor and stuff. I came for the weekend. But she was talking everything, but she was like, okay, now you do you, Bo.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I don't really know what to start with.
Yeah, okay.
When I saw Graham for the first time and the way that he speaks, and it's like, okay, we will guide you.
Yeah.
We will literally be with you all the way to the end. Like we literally almost hold your hands and tell you what to do and trust the process. I was like, okay, I still don't trust 100%.
Yeah.
Because, that's what we do. Yeah. But I'm going to watch a little bit more. And I follow up with the same videos and on the website and seeing the podcasts, the previous ones, the experience and the results. And then that's when I said, like, okay, Greg, come have a look this. After 6 months. Yeah. It's like, Greg, come have a look this. What do you think? Let's watch the next, I think was a...
podcast, was it?
I think Aliniany did the free webinar.
Yeah,
I didn't do the free webinar.
Yeah.
But when he said, let's sign up do the masterclass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sweet. So you watched the first one and then you said, all right, let's jump in, let's take the next step and actually, become a part of the fam.
Yes. Yeah. And by pretty much halfway through, I was almost sold from the first one. Greg looked at me and it's like, okay, we're signing.
Yeah, sweet.
And that's how everything started.
Awesome. That's amazing. Yeah. And once you actually came on deck and you watched the masterclass and you got all the information and you got assigned your relationship manager and your finance strat and you had your strategy laid out in front of you, what was the biggest change that you guys made? Or the first change, first change, biggest change. What was like some of the changes you guys made?
The biggest change for us was, I had credit cards. Biggest change was getting rid of those and just if you don't have the money, don't buy it, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
So getting the FFF, just changing your outlook on stuff.
yeah,
A little bit different for us is 2 months prior, we just bought a new house
yeah,
with a massive debt.
yeah,
So we probably did it. Had we have seen Infinity 3 months earlier, we may have done a different process. But
yeah.
there's a whole period of we were in a holding pattern for a fair bit of time before we could actually jump on board with the rapid repay. But we were keen to get into that position. So we went hell for leather straight away into the budget.
Yeah.
And doing whatever else we could do. I think at the time I had 30,000 in shares that we were advised to. It's not.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Get rid of them and put it on.
Yeah, cool. And with the FFF, and the rapid repay, so you said you weren't originally sort of doing the rapid repay as such. Was that just due to, cash flow, having like quite a larger loan and not being able to have like as much surplus? Was that like the biggest reason that, you weren't progressing as quickly on the rapid repay from the get-go?
Yeah, and when we started, we both had multiple bank accounts, as most people do. So consolidating all our banking into the one, which, yes, it's a challenge, but it's something that we were keen to get in right from the start. We've always, I think as part of the masterclass, it was like you can either softly go into the process or you just go hard.
Yeah,
so
100%.
We've decided to go hard right
you
from the
bloody
start.
You did go hard. You just ripped in straight from the get-go. So, awesome. And your favourite part about being a part of Infinity Family, what would you say that is? Like your overall favourite part?
My favourite part is the people we get to deal with.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's big, trust the process, but it is true. Trust the process and listen to the people you're dealing with.
Yeah.
We've been fortunate with some of the people we've worked with. And I often get off the phone with anyone I've spoken to at Infinity and I say to Aliniany, fuck, I love dealing with these guys.
Yeah. Like, so just the support network?
It feels
support
really
network.
close.
Yeah, okay.
It feels like a kind of like a private, you feel special.
Yeah.
You feel that your case is unique, you know,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
really look into it and you talk in your eyes. I have never seen you before this podcast. And I was like, but I feel so close to you.
Yeah.
And it's like when I saw you
and
for the first time now, just before, I was like, it's like meeting a famous person.
Yeah.
But it is. We feel like that we have the kind of like one by one experience.
The support network. I've dealt with banks before. And with them, it's all transactional. Once you're finished with whatever that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
With you guys, it's like, okay, we've done this. Now this is the next, or we've changed. Let's look at changing strategy. It's moving pieces. Rather than just a stagnant.
And I think that comes down to the sort of community that G and Beck have created.
Absolutely.
Would you say, like the family sort of community? So for clients and for us as staff, they've created a community that, you want to be here, you want to help people.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of bits and working pieces that come together to, the hiring process and everything to make sure that, you have people that care. And when you find that's the biggest thing, just having people around you that actually genuinely care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell they genuinely care because they're probably running through the same process themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. How has the team at Infinity, right? So, the finance strats, the wealth strats, the relationship managers, how have they helped you to stay accountable and, to trust the process? So you say there's a lot of trust and you love working with a lot of the staff at Infinity. So how would you say they have, helped you the most and, made you trust the process and made you, stay accountable, stick to that FFF and, just trust the process?
I think it's literally just when, randomly we get a call from you guys or an email. It's like, hey, this is a new portal. How about let's update it? Let's, can we have a little bit of this meeting just to see where you guys is now standing?
Yeah.
We wouldn't expect that from a company, a business, finance that has a lot of clients. But it comes back to you guys saying to us, like, let's be accountable. Like, or maybe this budget's not like the FFF, it's a bit high.
Yeah.
Can you cut a little bit?
Personalised connection.
Yes.
Yeah, for us, it's like when I chat to yourself, you don't have to go and plug our details into the computer. You know, you've got a bit of a memory there of where we're at or where we're going.
Hat, and I knew it was you straight away.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not hard to keep us accountable.
Yeah.
Like I said at the start, we've trusted the process right from the start, and we see the difference it's made in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And that makes the whole thing a lot easier.
Awesome.
There's been challenges along the way, I'm not going to lie, but the end result or the progressive result is what we're here for.
Absolutely. And look, I've got one more question for you. So how did it feel when you knew that you had paid off your mortgage and, you saw a zero balance there? Or I told you, look, your mortgage is gone. How did it make you feel? Because I know it was a long journey, long process.
I didn't believe it, to be honest. It was hard to actually finally be in that position that you telling me that I paid my mortgage. Like, come on. Just 3 years ago, we were in the position that we had no literally savings, and we had a bit of a
$600,000 loan.
Exactly.
In 3 years.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So,
well, when we signed up and agreed for the loan, it's 30 years, right?
Oh, mate, absolutely.
When it's gone in 3, it's...
Yes.
And I'd spoken to you many times, and I'm like, it still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that there, but it still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah.
But seeing where we are now...
Yeah.
It's starting to sink in a little bit.
Awesome.
And we're normal people. We have 2 small kids.
Yeah.
We full time. We work hard. We wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, come back, doing normal family
everyday
things.
Australians. Yeah.
It's nothing different. But
yeah.
I think the knowledge, the wisdom that you guys pass to us, and do we really need to buy this stuff? Things like this, and educating as well. I feel like there's the legacy coming. We're doing this for the legacy that we have coming with the little ones. And we wish we had that from our grandparents or parents, but unfortunately in the school we don't learn these kind of things, which it's harder to understand why a lot of people in the circumstances, in the position that they are now, and they're struggling.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Ultimately what we learned, we want to pass that on to our kids. I mean, they're too young now.
Yeah.
But there's other families in the Infinity
That's what I was going to say.
Community that have got
not just your own kids, right? You got other people that are going to watch this and they're going to get inspiration from you guys, because you guys have, as you said, everyday Australians. You're following the process. You've let the baker bake, and look where you are. No mortgage, 5 investment properties, 2 in your super, 3 in your personal name. Absolutely killing it, guys. Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
You guys are great.
You're fucking gone. See ya.